introduction about Swamiji. Revered Swami Balabhadranandaji Maharaj joined the Ramakrishna order in 1976 and he took Mantra Diksha from Revered Swami Nirvanandaji Maharaj, the then Vice President of the Ramakrishna order. And Revered Maharaj had sannyas in 1986 from Revered Swami Gambhiranandaji Maharaj, the 11th President of the order. He mainly served he is an ex-student of our Narendrapur Center also, as well as he joined at Ramakrishna Mission Institute of Culture and he served there for more than 2 decades. And later he served as the secretary of the Asansol Center for 7 years and he was appointed as a trustee of the Ramakrishna Mutt and a member of the Ramakrishna Mission governing body in 2012. Presently he is one of the senior most assistant general secretary of the Ramakrishna Mutt and Ramakrishna Mission. He has come here mainly to our Bangalore Ashrama to participate in the symposium on Holy Mother. Under our request, Revered Swamiji has accepted our invitation and has come over here and he will give a talk on spiritualizing our daily life.
Pranams. Hello. Pranams to Sri Ramakrishna Sharada Devi and Swamiji Maharaj Ji. Pranams to all the direct disciples of Sri Ramakrishna. Many senior sadhus are there in this ashrama. I offer my humble pranams to them and my loving namaskars to Mother Swarupanandaji specially, who has asked me to come here to visit this ashrama as well as share some thoughts with you on how we can spiritualize our daily life. In fact, we have to do that. When I say we have to do that, I include myself also. It is not only the duty of householders, it is very much the duty of the monastics. And in fact, we are trying to do that only. Spiritual life is for every moment. You have no leave from spiritual life. And also spiritual life is not something that we will have to prophets who came over the years, they have all discovered it, what we understand as spiritual truth, in the innermost recesses of their hearts. And after that they have realized this also, this was ever there with us. We only discover what we felt that we did not belong to, but actually we belong, which did not belong to us, we erroneously, wrongly thought, but actually which is our possession forever. Shankaracharya ji in Atmabodh, he writes a beautiful verse. So I have a little cold and cough, so sometimes you'll be disturbed. His occasional coughing will be there, maybe. Anyway, so Shankaracharya says in that verse, Atma tu. Atma means, soul, my real self. Atma means myself, I. Atma tu satatang praptopi apraptovat bhavati avidyaya tat nashe praptavad bhavati shakantho abharanam yatha. Atma tu, my innermost self, my real I. I have lost my real I as though. So this Atma, Shatatam Praptu, I have ever possessed that. But Shatatam Praptu or Prapto Vat. This Vat is there. As if I have always possessed that. I have been possessing it. There was no time when I did not possess it, and there would be no time when I will not possess it. Shatatam Praptopi. What happens? Or prapto bhavat, as if I have lost it. Not lost it. I have never attained it. Lost it means I have lost. Or prapto bhavat bhavati, as if I have not attained it, I have not got it, I have not possessed it. Why it happens? Because of my ignorance. Ignorance about myself. Ignorance about my real self. Because I do not know my real self, that is why all these wrong ideas takes place regarding my real self. Apraptavad bhavati avidyaya, because of avidya, because of my ignorance. Tat nashe, when that ignorance about myself is destroyed, what happens? Prapto vad bhavati, as if I have got back it. Here also that vad, I have not got it back because it was ever mine. It was ever mine. So I lost it, I did not possess it, it was wrong. Again I got it back and I announced everywhere I got it back. That is also wrong. Then he gives a similar example. Shakantho abharanam yatha. I had a necklace. I had a necklace and I had other ornaments also. I was wearing that necklace. It was a busy house of some celebration or ceremony. So I thought, I felt I have lost it. Then I created a great commotion, turmoil. I am asking, you are searching here, there, my friends, relatives who assembled in my house. Everybody came to know that I have lost my very valuable necklace, which could be seen around my neck. Then, after everything is over, I felt, then I stood before the mirror for the first time. I got a little time and I found it is there. It was only covered by other organs. Then I called my friends, do you know I have got back? Then the got back is wrong. I lost it also wrong. Is not it so? It is about this truth. It is, the same thing is happening about the real truth, which is myself. That is Atman, that is Paramatman, that is in common parlance, in our understandable way, we call Bhagavan, Ishwar, God. This is the thing. So, this is truth. This truth I have to feel. Spiritualizing our daily life means, in my daily life, I will have to remind myself repeatedly of that Shakantha Abharanam. The necklace which I possess forever, and I cannot lose it even if I try. I have to remind myself every day. Spiritualizing my daily life, in my daily life means this. In my daily life, at every moment of my daily life, I will have to remind me, I possess God. I possess God. I possess God. This is the thing. This we have to do. Whatever we are doing, everybody. Sadhana means this. Sadhana means this. what is ever mine, that I like to know as mine. You know, Subodhanandaji Maharaj and Swami Brahmanandaji Maharaj. After Sri Ramakrishna's passing away, they came to Vrindavan. They traveled many places for tapasya. So at that time they were in Vrindavan and they are doing intense tapasya. At that time Vijay Krishna Goswami also was there. Vijay Krishna Goswami, you know his name, he was also a great saint and he also came in contact with Sri Ramakrishna, and he said also, in gospel is only on one scene, one day he came here, that scene is there. So Vijay Krishna Goswami says that I have traveled all over India, but I have met many saints, but I have seen that a little portion, maybe 1 anna, maybe 2 anna, maybe at most 24 anna is there. But here 10% is there. Such a great spiritual personality, Sri Ramakrishna, he understood. Anyway, so after Sri Ramakrishna's passing away, so Raja Maharaj Ji, Swami Brahmanandaji and Subodhanandaji, they are doing their spiritual practices in Vrindavan. Then Vijay Krishna Goswami also was there. And they are doing so much, especially Raja Maharaj Ji doing so intense tapasya there. So Vijay Krishna Goswami said that Sri Ramakrishna had done everything for you, I know. You are Sri Ramakrishna's Manush Putra. Then why are you doing so much penance, so much tapasya? You do not need any tapasya. You have already got it. Then Vijay Krishna Goswami, Raja Maharaj Ji said that father was rich and father has left all his properties for me. I have inherited my property, that I know. But I have to know where is which property is where. So what he has left behind for me, the spiritual treasures that Sri Ramakrishna has left behind for me, I am trying to make those treasures my own. That we are doing. We are all doing like that. So how to do that? How to do that means one thing we should know that the way of life that the monks of Ramakrishna order follow, and the way of life that the lay disciples, lay followers of Sri Ramakrishna, Sharada Devi and Swami Vivekananda should follow, there is not any difference between two ways of life. Householders' way of life, householders' way of spiritual life, and monastics' way of spiritual life, there is no difference. If there is any difference, that is only quantitative, you can say, but not qualitative. Quantitative means for us, you are confined to a single family, maybe members of your family, maybe 5 or 6, and through that family you are acquainted with maybe some 100 people or 200 people. But for us, the entire humankind should be treated, our devotees, our society, entire humankind should be treated as our family. So so difference is quantitative, not qualitative. Same kind of way of life. What the monastics of the Ramakrishna order follow, that should be the way of life for the lay followers of Sri Ramakrishna, Sharada Devi and Swamiji also. Now how do we lead our life every day? This has come down to us from Thakur, Ma, Swamiji and direct disciples. How our daily life, how we start generally, we are all initiated by the monks of the Ramakrishna order, by our presidents or vice president Maharajis. Many of you have taken mantra diksha from the gurus of the Ramakrishna Math and Mission. For you and us, many of you are there and we are here. We have common gurus also. So we have received initiation, mantra diksha from Sadgurus, competent gurus. You can take initiation from outside also, but guru must be competent. Competent in the sense, he must be able to give you what you want to learn. Suppose you want to learn English, so the English teacher should be competent in English. It is also like this. Spiritual thing, spiritual life, I like to sincerely live. So someone should be there who is competent to teach me spiritual things. So competent guru should be there. So that mantra we have got. Mantra is just like formula Swami Ranganathanji used to say. Just as E equal to MC square, Ranganathanji will explain everything in a rational manner. Just as E equal to MC square is a formula denoting a great physical phenomena. Similarly, these mantras are formula of the spiritual world. Very small that that contains everything. That contains a name of God. Name of God. Then generally that contains one Om, and generally that contains one Shakti Bij also. Om stands for this Brahman, the all-pervading truth, and Shakti Bij stands for this world. We are all in this world, or we are all in this world of name and form. That name and form has come from Brahman, but for that mother is required. So Shakti is there, one symbol of Brahman is there, Omkar is there, then the name of God. This name of God and God himself is one. It may be my mantra, may be Om Namo Shivaya. So Om has become Shiva. Sri Ramakrishna says in the Gospel, from Om comes Om Kali, Om Shiva, Om Ramo. From Brahman comes, we generally worship, or we generally adore, or we generally accept as the goal of our life two kinds of Godheads. One are gods and goddesses. One group of Godheads are gods and goddesses like Kali and Shiv. And one kind of Godheads are God incarnated in human form, avatars. Sri Ramakrishna says, all has come from Brahman. From Om becomes Om Kali, Om Shiv, Om Ram. So God, anyway, if I worship Kali, he is but another form of Brahman. If I worship God incarnate, avatar, Ram or Krishna or Sri Ramakrishna, he is but one form of that ultimate Brahman. So the same mantra we are doing, and Nam and Nami, these two are one. If I repeat Sri Ramakrishna name, that means I am touching Sri Ramakrishna. So that mantra is very much required. So what we do, how do we start our day? We do a little japa and meditation. The mantra you repeat. You try to meditate a little. Suppose Om Namo Shivaya is my mantra. So I repeat a little that Om Namo Shivaya as I have been instructed by Guru. Generally we are instructed to repeat at least 108. That is the minimum number. Any multiple of 108 I should do. The more will do, the more peace I will get, more concentrated my mind will be. So that we do, and along with that we try to meditate also. Suppose Om Namo Shivaya is the mantra, I repeat mantra. Along with that, I try to see Shiva in my heart also. So japa and meditation, with that we start. After that, our daily life, we are, common form of our daily life that I am saying. After that we try to study some holy books. It may be in Sanskrit scriptures, Gita, Upanishad, or maybe in biography of Sri Ramakrishna, some holy books. This is called Shraddhaya. This is very much required. We will read and we will contemplate, we will reflect on this. That is very much helpful. Reading holy books, that is very much helpful. Then what we do, we are engaged in work. If you come to Ramakrishna Mission centers, very rarely you will find that the monks are in meditation. Mostly you will find they are at work. Maybe they are moving out, busy, some function is going on at Baswan Guri center. So sadhus are whole day very busy. You will find that they are seated in meditation. On the festive day, maybe it is Guru Maharaj's birthday, or Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother's birthday. If you go to our centers, if you come to our centers, you will find maybe you have done more japam that day than the sadhus do. So we are mostly engaged in work. Then what happens? Do you miss our life? Do you miss the goal of our life? We are not practicing. We are not, practicing spiritual life every day. That part is very much important. That work part is very much important. Most of our people are engaged mostly. They spend most of the time in work. That is why in Gita and other scriptures that karma yoga, this is there. How to transform karma, how to transform work into a form of sadhana, that is a very important thing. That has been done. That also we have discovered. The Hindus have discovered. You can any work you can convert into worship. How do you do? Just change your mind. You need not change your work, but just change your attitude. You think that the work you are doing is not your work, your own work. You are not doing it for your own sake. You are doing it for Guru Maharaj Ji. The day we joined as Brahmachari, we have been told by our seniors that whatever work you do, you must know that you are doing it for this Sangha, for this organization, for this order. And this order is this Ramakrishna Mott and Ramakrishna Mission, our twin organization. These are gross body of Sri Ramakrishna. That Swami Vivekananda said it. This is gross body of Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna has passed away. That Sri Ramakrishna body is no more. But he is there with all his characteristics, so all his spiritual power is staying in this Sangha. So you are serving Sangha means actually you are serving Guru Maharaj, you are serving Sri Ramakrishna. And Holy Mother said the same thing for the householders. She says in Bengali, Sangsar ar kar, Sangsar to tari, তুমি জানবে যে তুমি ঠাকুরের সংসারে ঠাকুরের কাজ করছো. The same thing. Whose family is this? This family you are in also belongs to Sri Ramakrishna. You will know for certain that you are staying in Sri Ramakrishna's family, and staying there you are doing work only for Sri Ramakrishna. So this is the thing. This is spiritualizing the whole your daily life. Whole day you have to do. Our scriptures say that if you want to realize God as your own, if you want to realize your own I as your your I forever, then you have to devote the entire period of your day for in contemplation of God. Nirabachinna toilo dharavat. Just as the flow of oil, it does not flow of water. If you pour water from a glass to another glass, there may be break. Air may be trapped, and so break may be there. Water is not there. Water along with that air bubble is also there. But the flow of oil from one pot to another pot, you will find silently it is falling. No break is there. Like that, you have to throughout the whole day. The whole day of your, your whole day should be without any interruption devoted to God. How will you do? Unless you can convert your work as puja. So work is worship. That is very much important. That should be there. And another thing is there. Swami Vivekananda says it in a lecture in the West. Name of the lecture is God in every being. Swami Vivekananda says there, he quotes from the Upanishad. Our Upanishad says, Tyagena eke amritattam anashu. Very famous verse from the Upanishad. Without renunciation, you can attain, only by renunciation, you can attain immortality. You can be Amar only by renunciation. Amar means nobody lives forever. You know the real meaning of death. Real meaning of death means this body comes and goes. Death takes place only with regard to this body, but you survive death. You survive death. You are here even before your birth. You are there in between birth and death, and you will be here even after your death. To know the real meaning of death is immortality. So without, that is God realization. If you realize, if you see Sri Ramakrishna, you are meditating at the time Sri Ramakrishna is coming to you. You have practiced your daily worship, daily meditation and daily life so nicely that when you sit for meditation, immediately you can see Sri Ramakrishna in your heart. This happens with many people. Holy Mother says, I don't know whether they say, they all talk about Ashanti, Ashanti, Ashanti. I did never know absence of Shanti. I do not know what is Ashanti. Never did I suffer from lack of peace. And Ishtadarshan, seeing my chosen idol, seeing my desired God. Just as I close my eyes, immediately I can see it here. There are many. This happened with Holy Mother because she was purity incarnate. So this can happen to anybody. There are many devotees of us who are leading their life so very nicely, purely, and with great devotion. They can have this good meditation. So this is possible, but this will be possible if you transfer, if you can convert even your work into worship. So these three things are very much required. You have to have initiation, diksha, from a competent guru. Then you have to have all respect, all faith in your guru, in your mantra, as well as in your ishto. One of our senior swamis used to say to us the monks, that you always know that these four things are one. Which four things? Your Ishto Devata. Sri Ramakrishna may be my Ishto Devata. Sri Ramakrishna, your Guru, maybe President Maharaj, Gautamanandaji Maharaj may be your Guru. Your President Maharaj, your Guru, your mantra, maybe Om Namo Ramakrishna or Ramakrishna Sarana may be your mantra, and the work or duty at your hand. Always know that these four are one. No dichotomy, no bhed. So, your Ishto, Sri Ramakrishna, Sharada Devi, Swamiji, they are all one. So, our Ishto, and my Guru is there. And Swamiji said, Gurus do not stay forever in this form. Swamiji said, at that time, before Swamiji is at Mott, probably it was a festive day, and Raja Maharaj also sitting close by. So one young man who was a disciple of Swami Vivekananda came, and he offered his pranam to Swamiji. Then Swamiji asked, have you offered your pranam to Raja? I mean, Swami Brahmanandaji. Go, do your pranam to Raja. Then he did it, and again came to Swamiji. Then Swamiji said one thing, which that is very important. Everybody should remember. Always you will remember. He's saying to his disciple, that young man, his disciple, Swamiji's disciple. Always you must remember that Sangha Guru and Dikha Guru are one. Dikha Guru does not remain forever. My Dikha Guru passed away. Maybe many of you, Dikha Gurus have passed away. That is very natural. But Sangha Guru will be always there. President Maharaj will be always there. Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission will be never without a President Maharaj. And Swamiji says this. Whenever Mahapurush Maharaj referred to any saying of Swamiji, immediately he will add this. Baba, don't ignore this. This has been uttered by none other than Swamiji. Shiva Bhakko. So it is true, it will come true, it is true. So this is Shiva Bhakko, that our Guru, our individual Guru, and our Sangha Guru, President Maharaj, they are always one. So we have to take this as one. What things? My mantra, my Ishto, Thakur Ma Swamiji, my Guru, our Guru, President Maharaj, our Guru, then mantra, and the duty, responsibility at hand. This way you have to do. Then what will happen? What will happen? You will do all your work as a sacred thing. All the time you feel something holy I am doing. So what will be your mental process? It will, even without your knowing, it will change your mind. You are not aware. But from now on, you will feel very happy. You will feel a sense of seriousness. You will never feel that you have wasted your time in doing work. That will be added. Most of the time you spend in your work, either household work or work in the workplace, but all those work will be added to your spiritual session. Maybe you have find time to sit and think of Thakur, think of, do whatever you have been instructed by your gurus. Maybe you do not find much time, maybe once in the morning, maybe second time at the evening or after coming from office, etc. But all these things, the work you are doing either at office, at workplace, or at your home, all these things, if you can do, just You need not change anything. What is there outside? Your work you need not change. But we do our work with our mind. So if you can change your attitude, the change of attitude is here. By changing a little twist to your, little change to your attitude, you can change the secular work into sacred worship. So that we must do, and that we are doing. Ramakrishna monks are doing that. Or Ramakrishna mission monks, one of our, when I was at training center, one of our brother brahmachari, he used to talk very nice, in a very nice way. He could convince things in a very nice manner. So he used to say that, you see, this is a peculiarity and uniqueness of Ramakrishna mission sadhus, that if anybody has not realized God, he will never say that I have realized God. Among the Ramakrishna mission, you sometimes say, Maharaj, you have seen, etc. Even if you know, I have not seen. One sadhu used to say, so many years I have spent, but I have not been able to see even a single beard of Thakur. Anyway, but leading a very good spiritual life, pure and honest life, that is a great thing. That is the real attainment. Anyway, so he used to say that Ramakrishna mission sadhus, even if they do not see God, they will never say, I have seen God. And even if they have realized something, they will never say. It is true. After Ranganathanji passing away, you know this story, huh? Maybe you are initiated by Ranganathanji, some of you. There was a paper scroll was found, very soiled, in the rosary box. And there he writes a wonderful realization, wonderful Shapna Darshan of Holy Mother. You know that story, no? Holy Mother, as if he is in an ashram, and some festivity took place, some celebration took place the previous day. So there are so many utensils there, and he found that Mother is cleaning all those utensils. He felt bad, and he went to Mother. Mother, you are alone doing this. Shall I help you? Would you help me? Please do. Then he helped Mother. Wonderful dream. Then Mother was very happy. So Mother was about to bless him. What do you want from me? Then he said, just as I am seeing you, you come to me every day in this form like this. There the dream ends. Nothing is written. So much restraint you see. He could have written, but that piece of paper is so precious to him that he has preserved it, unnoticed of all. Only after his passing away, his Sevak could find it. So there, this sentence is also not written. The Mother said, okay, what you pray for, that will be done. That means Mother came every day. He did not write that also. Mother kept her word, but surely she kept her word. So this much restraint is there, but so it is very difficult. What is that attainment? Swami Balabhadranandaji used to say later, after that, after his passing on, only I came to know. Whenever I give initiation, I find Mother is standing there. Bireshwaranandaji also said like that. So they are like that. Our gurus, our sadhus are not ordinary human being. Only the other day I came to know a very interesting thing. There is in Bengal, a spiritual person, householder, but he passed away. He was a sadhak, and he also used to give initiation. Good man, householder. So, one lady devotee known to us, he is initiated by Bhuteshananda. She is initiated by Bhuteshanandaji. So she is narrating that story. Her entire family, mother, father, aunt, all were initiated by that gentleman, Sudin Kumar Mitra. He was also a sadhaka, and many disciples were there. So they wanted that this girl also get initiation from Sudin Kumar Mitra. So they took that girl one day to this householder guru, that Mitra, and requested him initiate. Only she is left out, so initiate her also. And that sadhaka, he looked at her. No. He almost shivered. No. I am not going to initiate him. I am not going to initiate her. His guru, her guru is much be much greater than me. I am not going to initiate her. Her guru is much greater than me. And she was later initiated by Bhuteshanantaji. Huh? So this is the thing. But these, they have become guru. They also led this kind of life. Their way of life is also like this. The way of life we lead, that we do our regular japa and meditation. We do a little reading of holy books, Shraddhayo. After that, most of the time we spend in work. But by that itself, they have done these things more sincerely than us. That is why it has been possible for them to be guru. But this is their life. And it is very easy for you also to, nothing different. But along with that, you have to mix. You have to avoid 4 impurities. Each one of us. I also have to, we also try to avoid these 4 impurities. 4 impurities, 2 impurities we know, very much discussed in gospel. Impurities regarding kama and kanchan. Everybody knows. Everybody knows what these impurities are. So these impurities, this is for a sadhaka. Not only for sadhus, it is equally applicable to householders also. Without that, we cannot progress. So, but we have to be pure kama kanchan wise. Along with that, 2 other impurities which we generally do not pay attention to. That is ego and selfishness. Ego and selfishness. Swami Vivekananda says, unselfishness is God. If you are unselfish, then if you are a king and spend your life on the most of your life sitting on throne, then also you are much closer to God than a beggar who has nothing but he is selfish. So unselfishness, absence of ego, as well as purity with respect to the attraction of kama and kanchana. This purity should be there. These are the negative things we have to block, and those are the positive. We have to pay more attention to the positive things. Sri Ramakrishna says, if you go eastward, then the west automatically lag behind. So we have to do both things. Not that we will go eastward only and we do not take any care to avoid the things in the west. Not that. We will apply our efforts for the both direction. For the positive, to grab the positive as sincerely and as quick we can grab it, or also we have to avoid the negative as quickly and as sincerely we can have it. So we'll proceed, we'll apply our effort to proceed Godward, and we will apply our conscious effort to avoid all these things, the attraction of these worldly things. And Holy Mother's life we have to follow. Everything. No, I started something to say. From that lecture that Swami Vivekananda gave in the West, God in every being. The Upanishads say, without renunciation, only with renunciation, you can have that immortality. You can attain God if you have renunciation. Then Swamiji asks, then what will you do? You will leave your hearth and home or push your near and dearest to the forest. That only a human brute can do. That is not real renunciation. Real renunciation is this. Yes, that renunciation may be applicable to only a handful of people who will become monk. But the spiritual things, spiritual treasures, spiritual fulfillment, all this concern every individual of human society. So for most of them, what is, Swami Vivekananda gave a new definition of renunciation. Yes, the rishis, what the rishis said, that cannot be wrong. Without renunciation, you cannot attain God or immortality. But that is not wrong. That is not the renunciation you have to follow, Swamiji says. Actually, you have never seen anything other than God, Swamiji says. So, only God you took for this table, only God you took for man, women, animal. From today onward, you change your outlook on this world. You change the way of looking at this world. That is renunciation. Swamiji says, defy this world, divinize the world. That is the real renunciation. From next day, Swamiji says, instead of before seeing this desk, you first see God. After that, you see this desk. So this deification of everything, that is the ultimate renunciation. So this renunciation, whether we are monasteries or householders, everybody has to gradually, get habituated to. So that is the real renunciation. Swami Vivekananda, he wanted to be absorbed in Nirvikalpa Samadhi forever. I like to be immersed in Samadhi like Shukdev. And what did Sri Ramakrishna say? This is the first time we see, there is no other second example, that an adept guru of Vedanta is not happy when he says that very competent disciple of his, he wants Nirvikalpa Samadhi, that is the high stage. But he says, what did he say? I did not expect. He wanted Nirvikalpa Samadhi. And Sri Ramakrishna knew that he is well capable of that. Then Sri Ramakrishna, what does Sri Ramakrishna says? I did not expect such mean-mindedness from you. I wanted you to be a big banyan tree. Don't you sing that song? What jo kuch hai so tu hi hai. Whatever is there existing is you only. That is real renunciation. That we have to start from here itself. Actually, we are practicing that only. Shiva Gyane Jive Shiva. Work is worship. All these are things. That everybody is God. Every being is God. Actually, this is the truth. This is the truth. This is eternally truth. Only I do not understand. That we are immersed in the ocean of God. I am God, you are God, everybody God. So there is nothing secular. Everything is sacred. Nivedita says. Nivedita interprets what Sri Ramakrishna, Vivekananda and our scriptures say. That there is nothing sacred. Henceforth, nothing is sacred. Everything is secular. Whole life is a prayer. Laboratory, farmer's farm, and a farmer is working in the field. All these are as holy. Work field, laboratory, all these are as good as a temple. Because in temple, we meet face to face with God. In my farmhouse also, I meet face to face with God. And the process is work. Work is worship. So the work we have to convert into worship. We have to be helping also. That is there. Swami Vivekananda says, be helping, be helping, be helping. So we have to be good human being also. That is the thing. There is only one love. Holy Mother says that Thakur's family is made of love. And there is only one love. For us, every love is love of God. I love God, that is love of God. I love human being, that is also love of God. So that should be there. We have to be loving. We generally what we do, we neglect this. We do our spiritual practices, what is usually known as spiritual practices that we do. We go to holy places, our ashrams, etc. But we do not take equal care for becoming a good human being. A good human being means loving soul. We have to be more loving. We have to be more unselfish. So if all these things are there, then gradually will find that we are going closer to Thakur. Or Thakur Mahaswamiji, the things spiritual, what we understand as spiritual things, all these things are coming closer to us. We will have peace in us. Other people will understand there is something very peaceful about you. When they will come, they will have that taste of peace. And you will be able to help others also, unconsciously. So this is life. This we have to do. Whatever we are doing, that itself we have to do with sincerity and with great Shraddha. Suppose some Otiti, some guest is coming, some announcement that maybe you are preparing yourself for this, that today you have some time. So some time is there. You will read a good book and take rest. In your own way, you will spend your noon time. But then you had a phone call that a few relatives or few old friends are coming. Then you have to entertain them, you have to receive them, but immediate reaction was bad. Oh, I thought that my day I will spend in a different way, but these guests are coming. Yes, this is an attitude, but you have to do. Because they are coming, you cannot express. Even if you are not happy with them, but you have to do everything. But if you change it this way, oh, Thakur is coming, Mother is coming in this one, we have to do this only. And actually, Thakur and Mother is coming. Every being is God. I am divine, you are also divine. And on the basis of that God-related identity only, we are all one. We are all one. So you change your attitude. Thakur and Ma in different various forms, they are coming. It is Thakur's wish, Mother's wish. Then you have to do the same thing, same toil you have to undertake. But that will not seem any labor. You will relish that. So they will live with joy. You will also feel very much joy to see that they are very happy to come here, and the way you have received them and entertained them. This way we have to turn everything into worship. Whatever we do is worship of Thakur, Ma and Swamiji. Remember that what Holy Mother says, that this household belongs not to you, but to Sri Ramakrishna, but to God. You will always know that you are in Thakur's family, in God's family, serving God only through various human beings. And you have to do everything. Not that you will do this and not that other thing. You'll have to do japa and meditation. You have to study holy books. And along with that one I missed, prayer is very helpful. Pray. Throughout the day you pray. Prayer is as good as meditation. By sincere prayer also your mind gets concentrated. Then the repetition of the mantra is very powerful. So you repeat your japa during your daily japa and meditation session in the morning as well as in the afternoon or evening. But throughout the day, you can repeat the mantra, Ram Krishna, Ram Krishna, Ram Krishna. You may say that I have no attention, if I go on repeating, that will work. Holy Mother says, yes. You need not take care of how much attentive you are. You go on doing your work. If you can pay your attention 80%, that 80% benefit you will get. If you can pay your attention maybe more than that or less than that, to that extent you reap benefit. But by that one thing is ensured, that you are never delinked from God. Never, our mobile phone, we see connection is not there, you will be never disconnected. So that should be there. Japa and meditation during your meditation session, regular meditation, and throughout the day, you will go on repeating the mantra. And you will pray. Whenever you have time, you will pray. At the beginning of every work, you will pray. Any challenging things are coming, maybe marriage of your daughter or son, you will do your whatever in your hand, looking for, you are taking all information, all arrangements you will do. Thakur will not come and do all arrangements. But your task is to pray. Please see that everything becomes smooth, everything is well managed. All these things you will pray. And after that, when this is over, everybody will praise you. But you will know and you will believe that this has taken place by the grace of Thakur, Ma and Swamiji. This is Karma Jog. This Karma Jog we have to follow. So everything, all these things we have to, not the one and the other. No option is there. If we do this, we will see that our daily life will be spiritualized. We will find peace, we will find joy, and from us others also will have the share of that joy and peace. With these few words, with prayers to Thakur, Ma and Swamiji and all the direct disciples, they are all alive. I want to take leave of you. Thank you. Namaskar.
We are grateful to Revered Swami Balabhadranandaji Maharaj for his wonderful discourse. He has given a new light how to lead our life in Sri Ramakrishna Kendrita Jivan Korar Jane ki kore korto abe ota bole che. That we are grateful to Revered Maharaj for coming over here and giving this discourse. Now Revered Swamiji will be sitting in front of the temple, so you can offer your pranams.